Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I mean, the nibble's fine, but this cat was like biting my leg.
Yeah, mine likes to really chomp away at people sometimes if you really piss her off.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, everyone. We're talking about cats, and I had one that kept biting me, so I don't understand this issue. But anyways, tonight we are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, final race for NASR. We have 3 drivers going at it. It's going to be Matthew Greathouse, who has, I checked the stats, he has 44% of the wins this season in the league. And then you have Dalton McKinney, and followed by Wally Babb. Wally Babb was Mr. Clean, but I was checking the stats too, and him and Dalton are like lined up the same for incident points. Not incident points, but incident per lap.
Yep.
Tonight you got myself and Mr. Ford in the booth, and we're going to bring you all this. I don't know how much action. We got 12 trucks on the track, but we'll try to do our best. So
12 tracks, championship race, no competition, cautions, and all it's going to be about is strategy and positioning.
Yeah, straight up best finish for one of those top 3 will be the winner. I believe the payout's $350 plus a trophy.
Couple little raffles to go along with tonight for other people in the field.
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left, so let's do that next. So we have, this is perfect attendance drawn. I gotta find the Chrome window now. There it is.
You can do it.
So this is the driver that showed up for 18 races, which includes the duels. So 17 including this plus the duels. So we got Wally Babb, Bo Tiffany, Joe Hudson, Scott Negus, and Jason Crackey making it the whole season. Winner is going to get $50.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Showing up every week. That's tough, man, especially during the summer. Like,
I know.
Well, like we've both missed races, and these guys just kept going at it. So we're going to spin this thing. DJ, spin that thing. Oh. It is Negus.
Scott Negus.
Negus will be the winner of the $50.
$50 per attendance, baby. Scott Negus. Congratulations, my friend.
Let's see, Scott here on the track. I gotta close this window. There he is. Negus in the 55.
Perfect. But for everyone else, always appreciate you guys show up every week, battling out every week, no matter what, whether something's on the line or not, and that's something that's always appreciated.
Yeah, we'll pull Negus up real quick. Negus, it's Ford and Vickery in the booth. What's up, man?
Living a dream, brother. Living a dream.
Well,
now
hey,
you can live the $50 dream.
Yeah, you got perfect attendance, so we just want to say appreciate you showing up every week, and you are the $50 winner.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
The league, I would have did it without the $50.
Well, we know you would. But congrats. Good luck tonight, and hopefully we'll see you up front.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Got it.
Of course, my friend.
Thanks again, guys, for this league. It's awesome.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Well, Scott Negus in the 55. Got a minute left to qualifying. Oh, a minute left to practice, I'm sorry.
Vickery, can you check Dalton's...
Dalton is good.
Okay.
Oh, Wally, while we have you, you want to stay in here for a second?
I can.
All right, we got Wally. We're live, Wally. So Wally's one of the top 3 drivers for tonight.
Barge in here, Wally. It ain't your time, but now it is.
What's up, fellas?
What is up, my friend? How we feeling tonight?
Nervous for some reason. I am nervous, man.
What do you mean nervous? You got googly eyes on the BR. you were feeling all confident about 25, 30 minutes ago. What happened?
Hey, you know, I was talking it up, I guess.
Well, my friend.
Now I got more competition showed up.
150 laps tonight. No comp caution. That's the big thing that I think a lot of people need to remember. I don't know how we're feeling on fuel or tire strategy, but you feeling any confidence when it comes to that type of strategy for tonight?
Nobody's giving that info out, so I'm kind of like, I'm just gonna go with the flow, you know. I'm gonna try to stay next to Greathouse as much as I can.
Boy,
gotta get in front of him.
Unless he disappears. You know. No, I don't want to be in front of him. I feel like I can save more fuel if I just stay in the pack.
All right.
I
Fair
feel-
enough.
I feel like he's got something up his sleeve.
I do too. That's what's making me nuts.
But we shall
He's
see.
gonna come out here and just do something crazy, and then we're gonna be like scratching our heads, you know.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask for one request before we let you go to qualifying? You want to give us a good little
You wanna
wiggle
give me
for those eyes?
Yep. You want to give me some driver advice too?
Go fast. Protect the bottom.
So you want to go fast.
Mhm.
You don't want to be the last one to pit. Don't crash.
Whoa. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't want to be the last one to pit? Because the longer I stay out, the more fuel. I'm trying to get it down to 5 pit stops instead of 6.
All right. Well,
And,
then
like,
get it down to 5. Impress
but I
me
don't-
with
that-
5
that's-
pit stops.
That's gonna be tough.
Hey, you said
I
you
think I'm
want
just
to
gonna
save
get out
fuel.
here and remember the basics. Just have fun, you know.
Yeah.
Don't forget those tires, my friend. Don't forget those tires.
Yes, and save my tires. God, I'm nervous. Don't do it.
Good luck. You can do it.
Thank y'all, fellas.
Good
I'll
luck.
see y'all.
Baby.
Oh, I cut him off. Sorry, Wally.
Nah, it's all good. There's Wally. We do it to him all the time.
Maybe he's saying something cool, like the winning lottery numbers for Powerball. I don't know. We just ditched him.
Yeah, he could have been. I'll let a couple guys get some laps in before we pull anyone else up. Make sure we got Wally Bad, Matthew Greathouse, Dalton McKinney. I'm gonna wait for them to get their qualifying laps in. But yeah, Wally sounded very confident during practice, and now it's like I think it's finally hitting him, like the big change in this championship race when it comes to the no comp caution and not having those free laps to get around with fuel. I think it's kind of messing with him now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you just gotta take it easy. Take it easy.
He's been here before. He's been in plenty of championship races before.
I just hope he's been practicing and not too much DMC.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Because of you, you're not a good influence when it comes to that, are you?
No, well, Jordan and I have been playing Warzone instead, so. Let's see. We don't have any other top 3 qualifying yet.
Not at the moment. Joe Hudson, Sean Long, Johnny Williams getting some laps up. Right now, Joe Hudson holding on to that pole with a 30.5. Chris Luttrell making his way around on his first lap. See if he can move on up that leaderboard there and start a little closer to the front. Luttrell, his first lap was a 30.8. Those tires warm, should be able to put up a better lap here coming around.
Hudson always qualifies pretty good. He's up front too already.
Kevin Asanio on the track, getting ready to post his first lap on the board. I think our playoff driver's taking it nice and easy tonight. Not going to rush into conclusion. I think they're just going to get themselves into a rhythm. They're going to settle in, put up a good qualifying lap, and then honestly, it's just about focusing up and getting ready for a long hour to an hour and a half of a too hard race.
It's going to be a long one. What's it go green?
It
I mean,
is.
what's it a lap? We're talking 30 seconds, 150. It's hour.
A little over an hour.
Yeah.
A little over an hour.
Math is hard sometimes.
I can't math very good.
Sino.
I'm on a side note. I'm still surprised you did not know about the Margarita Festival.
Yeah, well, that's north of Boston. So if it was south, I bet I would have.
It's
We'll figure
there,
it out.
man. It was at the Great Beer Hall.
You know where I went a couple weekends ago on Newberry Street, Boston, was Capital Burger. It was-
Yes,
it
I
was,
haven't tried
it was
it
so
yet.
good. And it was
Really?
hot. It was hot out, and I sat underneath an AC vent, so it was just
Oh,
blowing
dude.
on me the whole time. I was like, you know what, this is glorious.
Lucky bastard.
That was great.
There's a ramen place I want to try. I think it's in Cambridge. I think it's like bottomless ramen or something like that. I think you pay like $40 or $50 and you get a bunch of like Non-stop ramen.
Oh, I like it. You get that egg
Right
on
in
the
the
ramen.
layup. Yes.
I'm hungry. Great house on the track.
Anthony Brown posting his last lap, and he is on top of the board right now. Anthony Brown jumping up to that first position with a 30.4. Big old second lap out of Anthony Brown. Playoff driver, as you said, Matthew Greathouse on the track, getting ready to post his first lap. Gotta think he's put in a lot of practice this week.
Yeah, it looks like his first lap's a little warm-up one, so the second one will be the money one.
No, we had a late night. No? We had a late night practice session for everyone yesterday, so hopefully some of these guys were able to take advantage of that last-minute practice time. Jason Cracky getting on the track, getting ready to start his qualifying laps here. Eyes on Matthew Greathouse, though, right now. 31.4 first lap. Hopefully this second lap will jump him up that leaderboard.
Let's see. Oh.
And Matthew Greathouse with a 30.409 to the pole.
Yeah,
Wally Babb starting his second lap, doing a very similar line to what Matthew Greathouse did for his first run. Just get those tires heated up, take it easy, and then put everything into it on this second lap. So let's see if Babb can steal a pole here from Matthew Greathouse.
Got McKenny out as well. So we got two drivers with videos tonight. McKenny has a video, and then Wally also. So hopefully I don't screw him up. But
Wally Babb just couldn't put it together. Had a rough 3 and 4. 30.560 for Wally. He's going to start closer to the middle to the end of the pack, so he's got some work to do in this race.
Dalton. I think this is Dalton's first lap, but I think he sent it on. Oh, no, it's not. No, it is his first lap, but he's using it as a warm-up lap.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of these guys use that first lap as a warm-up lap, get some heat in those tires, then really give it a one shot. Just a full-blown pedal to the metal and hope that they can put a good lap together there.
Here comes the money one. Jason Cracky up to P3.
Woo. Similar thing, that second lap's the golden lap.
Williams up to P3 now, dropping Cracky down to P4.
Alt McKenny here, coming off of 4. Let's see if he can get up that leaderboard to the close to the front of this race. Alt McKenny jumps up to P3.
You want to pull up McKenny real quick? I think he's still muted though. Then we'll pull up Greathouse at the end.
Let's take a look. Do you believe McKinney's still muted? Probably still focused on his lap. I know he just finished it.
Oh, we're unmuted.
Let's see if
I got him. McKenny.
Oh, you got him.
It's victory in Ford.
He walked away from us, didn't he?
Muted.
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
We got you.
What's up, fellas?
How you feeling about tonight?
I'm excited. That was my first lap I just made of the night right there in qualifying. We had a softball practice, so I got back just in time. So didn't get as much practice in as I would have liked. So just gonna try to keep up with these guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it. I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, I hope he doesn't miss it. So no strategy coming into tonight, or?
Oh, I mean, just mind my time. I know the longer race, same amount of tires. I think we're gonna have to get creative. So just kind of here at the first fuel run, we're gonna run it out and just see kind of where we're at and how things are trending, and just kind of play it by the seat of my pants.
Awesome.
Well, just as a friendly reminder, we have no comp caution tonight, but those tires stay the same. How we feeling knowing that that little safety window of that early stage caution now taken away for such an important race? You feeling confident with that?
You know, again, just I can't even tell you how many laps we can make it on a run yet. I haven't even looked at that. Ain't that terrible? I'm just get this race started. See, I enjoy the math and whenever we get going and once I can kind of figure out, but I try not to overthink it too much and try to come in with like set when I want to pit or whatnot. Taking that calm caution now, it's definitely going to be interesting. It's something we've kind of gotten used to, and now we don't have to save fuel to get to it or anything like that. So yeah, it'll be nice just to, race a entire race throughout.
I bet you'll figure it out.
Watch. Yeah, I mean, I know Wally was sounding confident leading up to quali, and now I think it's all hit him at once, and I think he's got to re-get himself into a rhythm. So I think that's what it's going to take. Take a couple laps to get in there, and then, boy, you know it, you guys will all be in a rhythm, and we'll be best man to the finish.
Yes, sir. If I know Wally, he'll be up there mixing it up with us sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, and you have that win from last night from the other league, so you get some adrenaline going. So.
Yeah, it was cool just to, I don't know, have a meaningful race like that and be able to run up front. So yeah, I was hoping I can carry some of that momentum into tonight.
Awesome. Well, good luck. We got to pull up Great House before we go green, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane.
Thank you, fellas.
Thanks. Good luck.
Good luck, my friend.
All right.
Just enough time to squeeze them up here before we get the space lap started. Matthew Greathouse on pole, the number 51 in the championship race. How we feeling tonight, my friend?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. It's a long race and strategy is going to be big, so haven't really decided what I want to do. I guess we'll just kind of see how the race plays out, but I got something in mind. I don't know. I'm not really good at these long strategy race stuff, so.
Oh, glad that you
we'll
remembered. Glad you remembered. As a friendly reminder, no comp caution, but the tires stay the same. So I know that changes a big part of how the early part of this race tends to go. Are we feeling confident with no comp caution, or is it really kind of a wrench in what you were thinking of what's going to happen?
I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, I don't necessarily need or want a comp caution. I kind of like letting it go green and letting the strategies play out. It's just going to be interesting because we can only go 22, 23 laps on a tank of fuel, and we got 150 laps and only 4 tires. So my calculation is showing about every 40 to 42 laps getting tires, and so people's going to be staying out, people's going to be getting tires. So with old tires, so it's just going to be kind of weird.
Well, it's definitely going to be a fun one to watch. Jeff, you got anything to add before we get going, my friend?
No, just good luck. I was looking at the stats earlier. So for the season, you have 44% of the wins. So, I mean, this race is in your favor, but you never know what could happen. But I wish you luck, and hopefully we'll see you later on.
Well, I mean, at least we know we got one threat level midnight guy winning, so that's good.
There you go. Yeah.
I hope it's me. I'd like to use some of that money for this PC build I'm doing. So
yeah,
we'll see though. If anything happens and I finish third, I can't really not really down on it because it's got a great season. So
yeah, incredible season, and yeah, we wish you luck.
Give him hell tonight, my friend.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Our playoff drivers, some confident, some uneasy, but I think once everything gets rolling, we get the first handful of laps in, I really think everyone's going to be in an okay spot.
Oh yeah.
Making our way down the starting lineup real quick before we go green. Matthew Greathouse, followed by Anthony Brown on the front row, Dalton McKinney and Trevor Williams. Then we got Jason Craggy, Joe Hudson, Scott Negus, Kevin Asanio, Sean Long, Wally Babb, Chris Luttrell, and Bo Tiffany. And then rounding out the field is Johnny Williams. And we are green for our championship race.
Oh, thank you for doing those. I totally forgot to run through the field. We just made it with interviews, so.
Trying to hit everything in one spot. I don't want to forget nothing.
We did it.
Last race of the season, we might as well make sure we hit all of our freaking buttons, right?
Yeah, everything's been working so far, so.
Let's keep it going. Matthew Greathouse leads this team down the backstretch going to turn 3. Looks like he's going to hold on, but Dalton McKinney able to get side by side there to Anthony Brown, and McKinney's trying to work his way up to P2, and with a little bit of drafting help, might be able to pull that off.
Oh, Trevor
Oh, look at
Williams.
that contact.
Ooh, that could have
Joe
been bad.
Hudson. Joe Hudson and Wally Bad. A little bit of door bang in the middle of the field. No harm, no foul, though. We keep it going.
I was just going to mention the one truck, Trevor Williams. He would have been a playoff driver, but he had to miss a race. But yeah, he got hard in that wall right before he said it. That could have been disastrous if McKenny was still below him.
Still going for that top four. Broke away quick. Kevin Assanio leading that second pack. Not far enough where it's concerning quite yet, but it is a gap. Something to keep an eye on.
Oh, Tiffany looking the inside.
Wally Babb worked his way up to P6. Having a little bit of issues, though, on that bottom line.
I think we told him to protect the bottom, too.
To be fair, Bo Tiffany was there. He had that run coming off the turn. He wasn't going to just let it go for free, you know? Bo's already made up a bunch of spots, and he's making his way up to the front of that field quick.
51, he's leading, followed by the 46, and then the 17, Anthony Brown.
Though Babb did say he has his mindset where saving that fuel it might be key for this race. He could be right. Here in the comments from Great House about what fuel looks like lap-wise, that is a lot of laps.
Yeah, actually,
you have to constantly pit for with only 4 sets of tires.
Maybe that's what he was doing. He's just, let's take it easy. Let's save some tires, save some fuel. So
I mean, you got it. I would genuinely be surprised if anyone takes tires on this first pit cycle somewhere between 20 and 25. It would be a genuinely big surprise in my book if anyone took tires that early.
Yeah.
Because I think tires are that important, man. Like, you could get a very big advantage by taking tires early, but you could hurt the race massively later if you take them too early and then run out later when everyone else is on those fresh ones.
Yeah, Trevor Williams the outside the 46. Oh, Trevor Williams all over the back of the 51. Trevor's like, guys, I belong here too. Let me in.
This would be a statement win if Trevor Williams was able to pull this one out. Just to remind everyone, he was in that hunt up until the very end. It was very unfortunate. He did have to miss a very important playoff race, but of course, there's more important things outside of iRacing that need to be handled sometimes, and you gotta always respect that for anyone that does this as a hobby. So.
Yeah, Trevor Williams clears the 46. Back in the field here.
It does seem like this gap is growing a little bit, but it's still not far enough that you have to be concerned if you're Wally Babb. I know you're in the middle of the pack right now, but I really think he's going to commit to this safe, long game of just taking what comes to him, but also making sure that he protects his fuel and protects his tires.
On board with the 99.
Scott Niga's making the pass, jumping up to P5 there on Anthony Brown. Scott Niga's the winner of our $50 perfect attendance raffle just before the race started. Been a very consistent driver, had some big moments this season where he can even show that he can drive up front. So I think this would be a pretty big stamp on the end of the season for him if he was able to get a great result.
And Bo Tiffany looking at the 46 now as well.
Bo Tiffany worked his way up to the front of the field, started P12, was right there in the back, and he's moved his all the way up into that top 4 group. Scott Nigas actually chipping away into that top 4 group to try to close that gap back up and get this field bunched back closer together.
Sonia, a little brush in the wall there.
No harm, no foul.
We're in a single file now, a little bit.
Steve Brown and Kevin Assanio side by side. Assanio with a bit of a run on that outside. He's going to get that pass done.
Damn.
Kevin Assanio jumping up to P6.
think the mayor of Boston, her son is Kenny Wu. Woo, 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 Kenny Wu. Right?
You're still on with this Kenny Wu crap, huh?
That's like one of the best parts of Mighty Ducks is when he says that.
You should write a letter to the mayor and ask her if she's related to Kenny Wu.
I don't really like her.
But I think she'd respect the letter.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, she'd be like, oh my God, I love that movie. 54 looking inside the 99.
Or she'd respond with, who's Kenny Wu?
Yeah. Oh, I'd be like, you know what?
Now, definitely
Now I'm
not
really
dealing
done with you.
anymore.
Oh, Wally. Looked like Wally was looking to go back to the inside of the 54.
Probably thought about it and then thought better of the moment as well.
Sean Long right behind him.
Well, I know Wally might hit it. Might be slightly worrying just because positioning-wise where the other two playoff drivers are. But in all honesty, he's not that far away. He's only a couple seconds back off the lead, and the gap isn't big enough where he should be concerned yet about losing draft. The draft is still strong. Negus really closed up the gap on that top four and has helped the rest of this group out by doing so. Now he's fighting Bo Tiffany for that 4 spot.
Yeah, I see him coming up.
So, I mean, this has really worked out in Wally's favor, where Negus has made his way up and really closed up that gap to the top 4. They were starting to grow a bit of a gap, and it's starting to mellow out now, which is great to see.
So Wally's only 2 seconds back. You know the front guys are really flooring it right now. Like, they're running hard. So
Yeah,
maybe that's not bad. He's only 2 seconds back with them killing it, and he's not. I don't know. But the difference would be a fall off.
These first pit stops coming up in about 5 to 10 laps are going to be some of the most important pit stops of the night. It's hard to believe sometimes, but pit stops can make or break a championship race, and one minor mistake could be the difference between finishing first and finishing 5th. That's how crazy that can be sometimes.
Yep.
Scott Negus side by side, 35, Tiffany. He is fighting for this position.
I keep seeing the 1 too, looking at the 51. Like, Greathouse still running the bottom, so he's protecting that bottom line.
You know he's thinking about it.
You get some runs on him, probably because of that draft. McKenny now scooting up to the 1.
I just realized our buddy Shane Ledoux's not here tonight.
Woo, 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 Shane Ledoux. Go on board with McKenny real quick.
Miss you, Shane. Having Asanios close up that gap on Scott Negus, and now we got 6 cars up in that top group, really putting in a number. And there's about a half a second gap between Asanio in 6th and Jason Kracke, who's worked his way back up to P7.
I'd love to get this, either Dalton or Wally entering the pits. You know, their video on the broadcast. What were they saying, around lap 24?
We're coming up very soon. We're going to come somewhere between that 22 to 25 mark. So
Okay.
we're coming up on lap 20 now. It's not far off.
Biggest mover still Bo Tiffany, up 8 spots. He's in P4 now.
I feel like Dalton must be happy to know that he has Trevor Williams really pushing Greathouse here. I think Greathouse cannot be feeling comfortable right now knowing that not only does he have a playoff driver in Dalton McKinney not far behind, but he also has a non-playoff driver who's here to prove that he should be here in this race fighting with these guys.
Yeah.
And he's not going to give up an inch, regardless of being a playoff driver or not. Trevor Williams is going to be fighting like he belongs here.
Yep. A
So
race
this
is a race.
cannot feel easy.
And Dalton too. Dalton saying he just got home. You know, he hasn't had much practice, or tested
He's
anything.
looked good
He's
up
in
to this
P3.
point.
Yeah.
He's looking good. I mean, can't really argue with what's happening right now. He's got himself in a good rhythm. Now, this is where it could get a little concerning for the 99 at Wally Babb, as that front pack is broken away and they have a gap. And that gap could be a big difference if they don't get that closed up pretty soon.
But if they pit, right, let's say the top 3 pit, don't get tires, just fuel. Dalton on the outside of the 1. The 99 is going to come back out with better tires, maybe, because they've been easier. I don't know. Pete.
Possible.
Then again, maybe he's been sending it.
Johnny Williams has entered the pits on the last lap due to some heavy damage, though.
Ooh.
Johnny Williams ended up hitting the wall, and he's got a lot of damage. I think that engine might actually be cooked for 44. Scott Negus is the first car to pit, though, for the leaders. Scott Negus solo pitting by himself on lap 23. But get ready on pit road. We're about to have a lot of action coming up here.
I see the 51 slowing down, the 1 slowing down.
Oh, yes, here we go. It's going to get lively. The 46 of Dalton McKinney stays out. The 99 of Wally Babb stays out.
See if we get on board with him while he's pitting. You would think he's pitting now.
Scott Negus, first car to pit, is on the backstretch now. Negus with a 9-second pit stop, so just fuel, no tires.
Here comes Dalton.
And here comes the 46, here comes the 17, the 54, the 99. Everyone else is on their way in.
Oh, good. He gets a load up. He's in.
So here comes our potential leader in Scott Negus coming into turn 1. Can he get in front of the 51 here? Or is he going to have to just fall in line here with this this second group that came in?
Yeah, Negus is already, 51's already passed.
Yeah, Greathouse able to hold on to that
Yeah.
lead. Or, I'm sorry, the eventual lead, if he can get around in a timely manner here. McKinney is off pit road. The 54, the 99, they're all coming off pit road now. Here comes Greathouse, though. Can Dalton stay in front? I don't think so, but he definitely is going to be close enough to hang in there.
Here they come. This is one spot to Bo.
Dalton's going to fall behind the 35 here and slide into P4. They're not far away, though. That gap is still close enough, but they're still in the running.
Pit time, yeah, everyone just fuel only.
Oh no, and Chris Luttrell with a black flag. Forced to come in and serve a drive-through penalty. Just entered pit road on that one now. Unfortunate.
Was that too fast entering or exiting?
It does look like it was too fast exiting.
Oh man.
I believe. So Matthew Greathouse nailing that pit stop. First time through. Looks like everyone just took fuel. Some guys a lot quicker pit stops than others when it comes to those tiny little milliseconds. But
yeah, looking at the pit time, like everyone's pretty much the same, but I feel like they must have got it on and off. That's the only reason. On and off way quicker than the 46 did.
So Matthew Greathouse pit stop got it done in 8.6 seconds. Dalton McKinney 8.7. Might have just been a little quicker down pit road. That could have been the difference. I mean, you can push those boundaries on pit road a little bit. Sometimes hover like a 1 or 2 miles per hour over if you time it correctly. So it's a little trick that you can get by on pit road. I'm sure some guys are going to try to push those buttons here and there when they can.
So the 3 playoff guys are Greathouse P1, McKinney P4, Babb's down in P9 right now.
But they're still in the running. It's not completely out of it. Wally's not in the best position at the moment, but he's not out of it by any means. like I said, pit road can be the biggest difference in these races. Chris Luttrell, who just served his black flag drive-through penalty, he has come off. He is a lap down now, and he's going to be hanging out behind Scott Negus, it looks like.
Lucky dog candidate. With that
With
dog
how
in
this season's been going, though, outside of one race, it has been a very clean season. So even that one lap down,
Oh, yeah.
huge.
I thought they were catching, but maybe not. Kenny will have
Oh,
one
my
lap
gosh.
fresher, but
My mistake. I wasn't paying attention. Chris Luttrell is actually 3 laps down. These guys are zooming so fast, they were able to get by him a couple times while serving that penalty.
poor Chris.
Oh, now he needs a lot of help if he wants to get back in this race. I mean, he's still running. Anything can happen indeed. So by no means is he out of the running here, but he's going to need a lot of help from someone else on the track. Tiffany has closed that gap to Trevor Williams and Matt Greathouse, which will bring Dalton McKinney back into the mix. So Dalton is right there for that lead spot, not far off.
Bo up 9 spots now.
And Jason Cracky is closing that gap on the 00 Chris Luttrell, who's falling behind Scott Negus. So that group is actually closing up that gap. And could soon be in the picture if they keep working together to move up the field.
I think the fastest lap is tied before 4 drivers, or I'm just missing the extra number. Tiffany McKinney.
The fastest lap at the
Negus.
moment is between Bo Tiffany and Scott Negus. They have the same exact fastest lap right now. And not far off of that is actually Dalton McKinney. Dalton McKinney is 2 1,000ths of a second off the fastest lap right now.
What's up, Bo looking at the 1? Looks like Bo is going to the bottom of the 1.
Bo Tiffany. He is going to slide into P2.
Oh, up 10 spots.
Well, Tiffany, a little bit of bad luck this season in some races, which I think is probably the big reason why we don't see him possibly fighting for a championship right now. But he's been a very strong driver majority of this season. So he is very capable of fighting up in the front here and fighting for a win here tonight.
I think the 4's had the worst luck out of all of them. I feel like he's got like a black cloud over him.
Listen, you were no help majority of this season. Just
Well,
remember
I just
that,
picked
okay?
him a couple times, you know. That's the 4 of Kevin Asanio.
He's looking good right now, though. He's hovering up in P5.
I think
He's got
during
a nice little
our
group behind him.
our recruitment races too, he kept getting taken out. I was like, oh, I felt so bad. I was like, damn it. Greathouse now with a 0.7 second lead. Nice clean air.
It's going to be interesting to see when we see our next pit stops. Should be between laps, we'll call it 43 to 47, somewhere in that ballpark window. So we're not far off from seeing our next pit cycle, and we should start seeing tires get put on this next pit stop for just about everyone in this field. Because, man, these tires on this truck now, they have got to be cooked.
Oh yeah.
You can only imagine how hot these tires are running right now. And percentage wear, oh. I wish that was something we could see. What the percentages of these tires were once they
that'd
finally
be
got them
great,
off.
yeah.
I would love to know what they were at right now.
We just get a pit reporter.
Just someone that sits in the cars and runs up and down pit road
Yeah,
asking everyone what
sees
the
it.
percentages.
Hey, what were your percentage? 22? Cool.
I mean, you can definitely see the tire wear has taken effect. A lot of these guys. So I mean, outside of Bo Tiffany making a pass for P2, we really haven't seen much fighting for position here.
Sanio
It's more
wall.
of just about keeping speed.
Managing Sanio again. He was just in the wall.
Again, though, they're not far off from that lead pack. They're just over a second behind. I believe they're 1.3 seconds behind. The last car in that pack would be Dalton McKinney. So they're not far off.
Yeah, the last car out of the draft, if you want to call it, is 5.4 seconds, and you got Joe Hudson that's 2 seconds back further.
Oh, get ready for pit road here. We got an interesting pit coming here.
Who do we
One
got?
that I think is a bit early. We got the 46 of Dalton McKinney.
Really?
Who's going to veer off here and jump into pit road. He's going to be the first car.
All right. I think he's
Strategy
calculating
coming
his
into play
head.
early. Strategy is definitely coming into play early here. This could be huge for Dalton's race if he can make this pit stop count.
Let me know if you hear anyone else going. I'd love to hop on.
Oh,
Wally
we
while he's
do have another one. We got the 4 getting ready to bear off here in a second. I think the 4 is failing what the 44 was failing. I think he's going to take a shot. Scott Negus going to join him as well. Oh no, and Kevin Assanio.
I jinxed him. I swear that's me.
Fast answering
Oh.
pit road.
Wait to see what this 99 goes. Staying out. Bo Tiffany, 51 in the pits.
So Dalton
Not
McKinney
one.
takes his tires. And Scott Negus does not take tires.
Really?
Scott Negus has come out on old tires.
Imagine if there's a late caution. That'd be huge for him.
I mean, I could be wrong. He may be taking only lefts and rights, and maybe we just missed this, but he has got a 9.4 second pit stop
Yeah, that's fuel.
on both his pit stops. So that is definitely fuel only. Did he take sides? I don't know.
Greenhouse coming
Hopefully
out.
we get a chance to talk to him later. I'd love to know that. Dalton McKinney flying on these tires right now. Trying desperately to cut into this gap.
Bo Tiffany will be your leader now, followed by Anthony Brown, then Wally Babb. Sean Long.
Dalton McKinney
and
to the
Racky.
outside of Matthew Greathouse here, coming down the front stretch.
Well, now they're all lined
Dalton's
up.
close to the gap. Dalton McKinney edging out Greathouse here, going into the turn. We got a fight here between two playoff drivers off pit road. And Dalton McKinney just at the fastest lap of the race, so he is zooming right now.
Nothing I was just going to pit, but no. Ooh, a little traffic. 51.
A lot of old tires out there. This is huge for these two leaders. Or, sorry, soon-to-be leaders once all the pits are done.
Bo Tiffany's still out. Anthony Brown, Wally Babb, Sean Long, Jason Cracky, and Joe Hudson.
Don't count Trevor Williams out of this race yet either. He just set the personal best lap of the race just a moment ago on lap 44.
Bo
And he is
Tiffany's
making
in.
his way through this field as well.
Yeah, so the 51, they're trying to get their laps back. Naturally.
This
Anthony
would be
Brown.
best thing for them to do if they could get it back naturally. They got a handful of cars to still get through. They are going. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
And Matthew Greathouse runs into a brick wall of Sean Long on the outside on old tires. And Dalton takes advantage of it.
Dalton in the inside of the 99. Hopefully the
By no
9 wasn't
means-
trying to pit.
Oh.
They are flying through these old trucks.
By no means did Sean Long do anything wrong. He was just holding his line. I think Greathouse thought he had a window to get around him on the outside, and they closed on him as quick as he got there.
Jeez.
And just like that, in one fell swoop, Dalton McKinney has passed Matthew Greathouse with Trevor Williams right on the
Oh, yeah,
front
he's
end
all
of
over
him.
that.
Ho-ho-ho! Tiffany just came off of pit road. He's got fresh tires, looking to work his way back up. Joe Hudson hitting pit road now. Pit strategy is coming to play tonight.
51 to 1 going the outside of the 46. 46 to stay low.
We're gonna have a little more action coming to pit road. Coming off of 4 here is got confirmation of the 17. Our current leader, Anthony Brown's gonna be entering pit road here in a moment. Will he have any takers going with him? Yes, 99,
Bab's
the
going.
84, the 54. And all of the rest of the leaders are in. So Matthew Greathouse has retaken this lead. Trevor Williams in second, Dalton McKinney in third. Once they make their way around.
Jeez. That was nuts when they were going through that traffic. Holy.
Unfortunately, I think Wally Babb now, he is in that window where he needs some help. He is now very far off the pace of the 2 other playoff drivers. And running a longer strategy there in old tires. He's going to have to really find somewhere to gain some time if he wants a shot at winning this tonight.
The one's looking at the inside. Got his truck there.
Dalton must love seeing this right now. The 1 has taken the lead. Trevor Williams getting by Matthew Greathouse off of turn 2.
Dalton wants
We got a
to
new
Dalton
leader.
tuck in. Yeah, Trevor Williams, your new leader.
I think Dalton's going to let them fight this out. Dalton used up a lot of tire to make this position to the point where he's right there fighting for the lead again. If he gets a couple laps to hang out and let those tires come back down to 10 and really save some tread here, he's going to take it. Chris Luttrell, our final car coming on the road here, did have to serve a black flag penalty earlier, but getting his pit stop in and still running strong. At the moment, Kevin Assanio is 1 lap down, would be our lucky dog candidate if anything was to happen on track.
Wally now P9, 17 seconds back.
Wally Babb is a little more than half the racetrack length behind the leaders at the moment. So he's going to need a little bit of help. Could come down to some bold strategy, much different than what Greathouse and McKinney are doing. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on Wally Babb here the rest of this way.
Going through everyone. Everyone's it's pretty spread out except for those top 3.
Yeah, these pit stalls, man, these pit stops can make or break a race. So you want to make sure you're on point. You're hitting your marks and you're doing the best possible thing to get you the best speed out there consistently.
Lap 54. That's
Scott Negus closing the gap in on those leaders. He's not too far back. Negus is not out of the running of this race.
Negus is held on there. You're my boy, Negus. You're my boy.
I'm starting to think Scott Negus might have taken lefts and rights in his first 2 pit stops. Because if this man is on old tires the whole way, and he's managing to hold on to P4 and not far from striking distance, this man's got some of the craziest driving skill I've ever seen yet.
Yeah. He's playing the game. He knows it.
Fight for the lead here going into turn 2 onto the backstretch. The 1 and 51 side by side down the backstretch.
We got a front row seat on Dalton's truck.
Concentration on Dalton, man.
Locked
You know,
in.
he wants this, man. He wants this. He took a bold decision to really jump in much earlier than everyone else, get those tires earlier, and make a dent in that gap, and it definitely worked out for him here.
Yeah, he's got to love that, them side by side.
Oh, if you notice, he's constantly jumping behind one and the other, keeping them close to each other. He wants these two to fight if they can. Wally Babb, our other playoff driver, on a little cruise, kind of hanging out by himself right now. Just on a little cruise drive, but he's got himself into a nice rhythm. He's actually made up a little bit of time on the leaders, so he's just kind of running his race right now. He knows it's a long way to go. There's plenty of time to make up some time. You got to think he's just relaxed and not trying to panic too much.
We're talking about Bab?
We are talking about Babb. We are.
Oh yeah, he is up 2 seconds.
He's just cruising right now. He's in his own little world. Let him do his thing.
We mentioned him a couple laps ago, 17 seconds down. Now he's at 15, so. Do a little chop at it.
Let him cruise. Like I said, still a long way to go.
Let him cook.
We're a little over a third of the way of the race done now, so coming up on not far away from our next set of pit cycle coming through. They come up quick. Once the first one got rolling, they seem to come up real quick. We're coming up on lap 60 now.
It's like it was yesterday.
A handful of laps before we start seeing everyone come in.
That's funny.
Top three still.
Yeah, the top three are so tight. Then you go through the rest, everyone's gapped out.
Like I said, though, it only takes one pit stop to change the entire complexity of this race. One wrong move on pit road can literally change everything that we're seeing right now. Seen a couple penalties come out for some drivers, a couple speeding, a couple just didn't hit their marks perfectly on entry. So, I mean, it doesn't take much to fall out of the running of the race. Just noticing now, Jordan Darnell hanging out, watching the race from the sidelines. Love to have you on track, Jordan. Hopefully in the next season, my friend. Appreciate the kind comment.
Jordan saved in my phone as oval only Darnell.
Oh.
But he does like the old. I mean, Vegas is a good oval, Jordan. It's kind of like a. I don't know. You can go for like full throttle here.
You don't want to bring him to the Glen?
No, he won't do the Glen.
You want to bring him to the Circuits of America?
Well, I don't want to go there either. Crap.
What about Chicago?
Chicagoland? Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of road courses either, so.
Miss having you on track, Jordan. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Really appreciate it. Pit stops on the verge of happening, and we have confirmation of one coming down pit road here.
Negus and Joe Hudson in.
And Hudson, they're in. One of our playoff drivers has just entered.
Dalton's coming right now.
He did pit earlier than normal, so that fuel's definitely going to be cutting it close now.
Ooh, you got it woed up. I was like, no.
Joe Hudson with a 15-second pit stop. I wonder if he just took tires here. This could be huge. This could help his race out dramatically.
Yeah, 15 with Dalton getting. See if his tires jacked up. I don't see his truck going up in the air.
We're talking a 9-second pit stop here for Dalton.
Fuel only.
Dalton comes off pit road right as Greathouse and Williams pass him. Be ready for 51 and the 1 to be making their way in any lap now. don't want to take a risk that Dalton possibly takes tires and makes a gap. You know what I mean? So.
I feel like the. Oh, I thought the one was slowing down, but
Oh.
it wasn't. Oh, there they come.
No,
Yeah.
they are coming. Yes, they are.
You won the one at
51
pit.
and the one. Don't want any speed in here. Everything looks clean, tidy for these two coming in. Current leaders have pitted.
Which one's the first? Sorry, guys, jumping around here.
So Dalton is currently off at 2, going down the backstretch. The timing of Dalton and the release of the 51 and 1 are going to be important here to see what happens.
They both hit their spots good. Bo
Oh
Tip
man,
is the
they're already
leader.
moving. They are already moving. Faster pit stops out of Trevor Williams and Matthew Greathouse. They were able to do theirs a sub 9.
Jeez, 8.3.
They are zooming.
Sean Long up to P2.
They do still need to build up speed, and Bo Tiffany with a little bit of draft help here for the 46. So it's like Bo just got himself back in the running here. I do think Bo still needs to pit though, so.
He's got Dalton right behind him. Dalton wants to get that lap back.
Dalton has the lap. It's about just keeping the gap to the leaders here.
Yeah, because the 35 and the 46 are on the same lap tires still, even though the 35 hasn't pitted.
These pit stops are really making a difference here. The 51 and the 1 just nailing these pit stops to
Ooh.
a T.
17 hard in the wall.
35 hits pit road, so Dalton now needs to find a way to close this gap on his own to the leaders.
New
Difficult.
leader.
Sean Long.
John Long in the 84 Superflow Chevrolet. Howdy.
This is where Wally Babb would love to have some help here. This would be huge for Babb if something was to come up and force everyone to come to a standstill. Oh!
Boy,
As I say something, 17 of the 54 almost get into each other. Able to keep it together though, they're still rolling. But oh boy, was that close. I'm sorry, that was 17 and then up to 0. Whew. It's like the air sucked them into each other a little bit there.
Jeez.
Close.
I was going to say, we still have to clip Sean saying howdy for the soundboard.
You didn't get that yet?
Oh, I got to figure it out.
Howdy.
Just great. I love it.
Well,
So these strategies, I mean, I think we have like 2 or 3 different ones. 4 maybe.
oh, we're
Negus
all
is
over
on,
the place
Negus is
now.
on one. Dalton's on one. Greathouse and Williams are on the same. Babb's on a different one.
Wally Babb's on a completely different one, but he is really banking on some help here. Like this is the big thing with Babb. So he's taking much longer runs. He's getting more laps out of his fuel, which it could be the difference later. It really could, because now that Dalton, Matthew, and Trevor have all pitted, they've already chewed into 5-6 laps of fuel where Babb is still yet to pit the fuel.
Yeah. Sean Long
Could
just
be a
hit.
difference later in the race.
Yeah, I wish I could just fast forward to C, just to see, then we'll come back so we can watch it. I don't know. It'll be interesting how it turns out.
Wally Babb, right now, our current leader. He's about a half a track length in front of the 51. And Babb enters pit
Yep,
road.
here he
So that is
comes.
a big difference in fuel. Greathouse pitted on lap 67. And you got Babb coming in 5 laps later on 73. That could be the difference.
Anthony Brown will be your new leader. See if he's coming in soon.
Scott
Oh.
Negus back
Oh, here
in
he
the
comes.
picture. Scott Negus is
He is
And
back. Look at him.
soon to be P3.
He used to take third away from McKenney. Oh, yeah, soon to be. Cracky's in the pit. Anthony Brown's in the pit.
I need to know. We got to keep a closer eye on Scott Negus. This man is drifting away in the sunset and then finding a way to reappear in the top 3 consistently.
He's either
this
up
race.
front
I don't know
or
what
in the
he's
back.
doing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's in the top 3 right now.
I didn't even see him on our radar a minute ago.
I legitimately been so keen on this gap that Dalton has right now because he's closing that I just realized in between the gap was the 55.
I'm looking. It looks like Joe Hudson took tires. Anthony Brown took tires. Everyone else fuel.
So Joe Hudson, I think, taking tires at this moment of the race might have been pretty important for him. I think it helped him keep himself on the lead lap in case anything does happen. It might hurt his overall finish later when it comes to fresh tires, but I think for this current time, not a bad call on his part by any means. Currently running P8, making some pretty good lap times right now.
5 coming up on the 54.
Anthony Brown, like you said, also taking good tires. This will help him definitely stay on the lead lap now.
Yeah, he's gonna be flying right now.
With the leaders are not far behind Anthony Brown. Chris Luttrell, who's a couple laps down, he just made his way off the pit road. As of right now, Jason Cracky going a lap down. He would be our current lucky dog candidate.
Saw the Sanyo. Sanyo was in the wall. Sanyo just, he blinked, came back. I think I jinxed the Sanyo again.
Anthony Brown setting back-to-back personal bests on the race for himself. Putting up some great lap times, really making sure he doesn't get lapped here. Wants to definitely stay on the lead lap, so those new tires definitely benefiting him here.
30.51, that's the fastest lap, right?
That for Anthony Brown it is.
Oh, okay.
Fastest lap of the race, believe it or not, is a 30.291. Belongs to Trevor Williams right now.
So what do we pit? We pit lap 20s, 2 around, lap 40, 50, 60.
So 67.
Oh, so they're going to be coming.
Right now is Trevor Williams. 65. Dalton McKinney. So Dalton will be coming here probably in the next 5 to 8 laps.
Like it was a second ago.
Hey, with these different fuel cycles and different pit strategies, there's a lot of action constantly happening on pit road, but it's for a good thing. You're really seeing some guys just trying to pick away and try something different and get themselves in a position for a better race result.
And we are on the back half, so we're halfway through, over halfway through now.
No, we just missed it, but Kevin Asanio picked up some heavy damage on the outside wall. He just entered pit road here.
Not my fault, Kevin. No matter what
That
says.
one we won't blame you for, but I told you to keep your mouth shut.
I know. Look, I don't usually believe that stuff. Then something like that happens, and I'm like, wait, is this real?
Kevin, if you end up hearing this, I am sorry for what Jeff has done to you this season.
Maybe I should start thinking of like me winning the lottery, it'll come true.
Sanio grabbing some tires, fixing up some damage, and back out on the track. He is a couple laps down, but still rolling strong.
Yeah, Cracky in 10th, Hudson P9, Wally Babb P8, Anthony Brown P7, Sean Long P6, Will Tiffany P5.
Here's another big story. Scott Negus has closed the gap to Trevor Williams in the 1 and is in striking distance of P2 of this race.
I think he's the Terminator.
Matthew Greathouse put himself a nice little second gap buffer to Williams here, while Scott Negus is chipping into this gap and maybe looking for a P2 pass here in the next couple laps.
We get Johnny in the chat too. What's up, Johnny?
Johnny. Oh, that was a rough start to the race, my friend.
We got Wally. P8, yeah.
Still
20
on the
seconds
lead lap,
now.
though. But on the lead lap, that's the important thing here. You can't, I mean, obviously we want everyone to drive clean, and we would love to see no intervention by any means, but you never know. Something could happen. And with it being on the lead lap, it's very important to be there just in case.
Yeah, this goes green. This is going to be a endurance race.
To be honest, this could be best case scenario for Wally right now if this goes green, because like I said, he's got a 5-gap window in fuel alone on Matthew Greathouse. That 5 laps could be the difference maker. Scott Negus entering pit road. He's the first car on this pit cycle.
He's doing it again.
He should not be too far behind on this one. Keep an eye on Dalton here. He should be boxing here any lap now.
Let's see what Negus is doing. Negus
Joe Hudson entering pit road.
is getting tires. Hudson's coming in.
Scott Negus, 11-sec pit. He got only one
Did he get
set.
rights?
He got rights only. This man did what I thought he was doing. I'm glad we caught him.
Wait, is he doing rights, lefts, or just rights only?
He must be. His lap times have been consistent all race. He was 11 seconds this time. This is actually considered
That's
slow
what
stop.
I don't. It's not sustainable though. I don't get it.
But you know what? He's finding a way to be in the top 3. Like, he's doing something right.
Yeah, I want to see later on how it's like. That's weird.
Oh, and now pit road.
Yeah, we get the 1 in and the 46 in.
The 1 off strategy from the 51 and has joined the 46 in the pit road. This could be interesting coming into the final laps of this race.
Because they were mirroring each other. There must be trouble in paradise. I don't know what's going on. Oh, here comes the 51. 51's in.
So Trevor pitted originally with Matthew Greathouse on the last pit cycle. Now he's coming early and pitted with the 46, which the 46 nailed this pit stop. I'm going to say right now, sub 14-second pit stop for the 46.
Let's see where they end up. Bo Tiffany will take over the lead in the 35, followed by Sean Long.
And I'm gonna say, man, Scott Negus is currently running in front of the 1 and 46, and he's about to pass the 51.
Yeah, here
Scott
comes
Negus'
Negus.
2-tire strategy has got him positioned.
Yeah, he just blew by the 51.
He's doing something right. I ain't gonna knock him for nailing this right now.
Let's see, Greathouse. Greathouse looks like a full stop. Williams full stop. McKinney full stop. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone taking tires on that for the 2 playoff drivers and the 1 that have been running up front pretty much this whole race. The dark horse of the race, Scott Negus, hopping around the top here and there all race. He's got himself great positioning. Currently a lap down, but right on the back end of the leader of the 35, Bo Tiffany.
Tiffany Long. Tiffany's coming in.
All right, so our current leader is Sean Long.
My boy Sean.
And Long
Anthony
will come
Brown
around
wants
for another
it.
lap. Wally Babb is committed to this fuel mileage game. He is in this window now where he has to make this fuel as long long as possible and pray that he can do it in one less pit stop.
Anthony Brown take the lead. Let's see, we got. Yeah, Wally's still out there. P3, last pitted lap, 73. So he's at 21 laps with 22.
He's still got about two to 5 more laps in that tank. He can still go. He went 5 laps deeper than Greathouse the last pit cycle. Greathouse pitted on lap 51. Or sorry, 90. Sorry, lap 90. So he could potentially go till 95, 96.
84 is coming in.
Wally Babb going to come around again.
Yep. He's not taking it.
This fuel is stretching as far as he can take it. If he can find a way to do one less pit stop, that could be the difference in this race, man.
See if you go this one. He's got to go this one, right? Sean Long is in. Yeah, we knew that one.
Wally, if he doesn't go this lap, he's definitely going the next lap, I would think. Again, he's got that window in a decent spot, so.
Ooh, he's not going to do it.
He's saving fuel. He's making it work. So that's a 6-lap gap between Greathouse and himself on pit cycle. And with 55 laps to go in this race, that is a big difference. Especially when you got to think pit stops have been averaging out between 22 to 25 laps. Wally's saving a lot of fuel in this race.
Yeah, trying to stay on board.
He's going again.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pit,
again.
but he's not. Yeah.
This is massive. Wally Babb is going to try to undercut the pit stops that everyone else does to try to steal this race.
Anthony Brown's still out. How's Negus doing? Negus is holding on there.
Negus is still in front of the 51, which this is big for him.
Yeah, once the 17, the 99 pit, and recycle the order.
Here comes the 99. So on lap 57, or sorry, 97, Wally Babb is finally coming, and he has stretched this fuel mileage really far now. He has got almost a half a pit cycle on the cars behind him. Massive.
See, maybe it's something up his sleeve. He's plotting.
He's definitely got some. Anthony Brown as well, man. Anthony Brown, same deal. He just entered pit road as well. This is huge. If Wally Babb can make this work, this could really be the difference maker here.
And Babb full pit stop, 4 tires. Anthony Brown, getting.
Now this is where I think this could hurt Babb, as I think he's going to go a lap down here. So he's really going to have to work to try to get this lap back as quick as he can. He does have time, so the good thing he has going his way right now.
Ooh, Negus the leader, Greathouse looking the inside.
Yes, and that is what helps Negus out Wally Babb out here a lot, is Scott Negus on older tires was the leader there for a moment. And probably slowed up that group a little bit. Right now, Wally Babb is a lap down. So this is the double-edged sword that he's playing right now.
I can't even do that. Every 20.
Jason Cracky hitting pit road. That should be the final car that needs to hit pit road that hasn't yet. And sorry, there comes Cliff Chell. Now we got everyone hit pit road for their pit cycles.
So I think everyone has to pit 2 more times, but Babb might be able to stretch it.
At least 2 more times. So that's the big thing I'm talking about. So right now, people like Greathouse and Williams and even McKinney, they're already halfway through their fuel cycle, while Wally Babb is 3 laps into his.
Yeah, Greathouse.
Stretched this fuel out massive.
51, last pitted lap 89. Williams last 88. Negus 86. McKinney 88. Tiffany 92. Now
And
you
what
got
else is
Bab.
important here is Bab's on the freshest tires for playoff drivers right now, which means he just got by Dalton McKinney here. McKinney can't hang with him to grab some draft help, so Bab's going to catch right up to Negus and could potentially get back on the lead lap cleanly with no issues. Scott Negus hanging around, sitting in P3 at the moment. Right not far from that one of Trevor Williams.
I'm going to ride on board
Yo.
with Dalton while I go refill my water because I ran out.
Go get it. I got you, buddy. I still have half a bottle of water to go. This works out perfect.
I'll be quick.
You're good, my friend. You're good. Driving along with Dalton. Gotta think that the frustration's sinking in a little bit for out front here, Dalton. Ideally, he would like to be up there with the leaders, but there is still plenty of time for him to make some magic happen. I mean, heck, we've been watching Scott Negus make magic all night. He's hanging out in that top 3, drifting away and then finding his way back in. We got people like Wally Babb as well. Was a lap down, and he has now worked his way back into the lead lap, doing it naturally. A lot of different fuel strategies going on in this race from all 3 playoff drivers and even some of the guys competing for the win, like Trevor Williams and Scott Negus and Bo Tiffany. Guys like that they've been hovering around that top 5. And just like that, the 46 of Dalton McKinney is on pit road. He's got to try something different here. Trying to make up some ground. He's going to hit pit road early. Looks like he hit his marks fairly cleanly. Hopefully he can get in and out in a timely manner. The 49 of Joe Hudson also pitted in the background there. 46 though, a little bit slower of a pit stop than he would have liked, but he's out there, he's moving.
Oh, I missed Dalton's pit.
Oh, don't worry, it's all clean. A little slower than he would have liked, but he's rolling. Scott Negus hit pit road. P3 on pit road. So just think, all these guys are starting to pit now, and Wally Babb hasn't even hit 10 laps into his fuel cycle yet. Oh no! Scott Negus with a black flag! No!
No way.
God! Oh! He was running so
Oh man, that was awesome. Poor Scott.
God. I genuinely feel so bad right now because he's been running such a great race.
Yeah,
And
that's
one
terrible.
tiny mistake is what's going to cost him a strong finish in this race, unless he gets a lot of help now. Oh. You know he's kicking himself for that too. That's
yeah.
the worst part.
That's
I
rough.
feel genuinely bad for him right now. Scott Negus, unfortunately, with the long hold, a 49-second pit stop to clear that black flag, and he is back out a lap down, and not in the lucky dog position, unfortunately, either. As lucky dog position currently is the 46 of Dalton McKinney, who did pit a little earlier. Joe Hudson, who did take tires on his pit stop, just set his personal best of the race. So though Hudson is a couple laps down, he's still putting it hard on that track, really trying to put up some good time here.
Man, I feel so bad for Negus, man.
Oh, it genuinely hurts my soul knowing that.
It's terrible.
He was running so strong, and And you know what the worst part is? Is he'll be the first guy to tell you, "Oh, I made a stupid mistake," and he won't blame it on anything else.
Yeah, it'll just be over.
And he'll be over it in about 10 minutes.
Yep,
if
leaders
not
pitting.
sooner. Leaders
51
are
in,
pitting.
1 in. They're twinning again.
Trevor Williams, really interesting pit strategies coming from him, because I feel like he's in that window where he's tried something different and it hasn't made a big difference. So he's gone back to what was working, which was just hanging with whoever's in first place.
I want to see him.
And he hasn't
fuel.
been punished yet. Hasn't been punished. No, I think our next pit stop will be the pit stop where we see the last of these tire takers, I would think.
Oh, I kept muting myself. I found some snacks when I went to get water. It was yummy.
What do you got? Wait, what do you got for snack?
Amy went to Trader Joe's.
Oh.
These little bars, I forget what they're called. Kind of like gingerbread with like some white stuff on it.
You know what's really good from Trader Joe's? They have these,
Takis?
they're,
Takis?
those two.
That sounds good.
They have, these mango slices.
Yeah.
Coated in a little bit of sugar.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
they're so good. Cole got me addicted to them. Every time I go to Trader Joe's, I buy 2 bags. I give her one that she keep for the house, and then I hide one for myself.
Okay. You gotta get the,
So good.
I think they're like a purple bag. They're Takis or something.
Yes,
Oh my
I've
god,
seen
they're
them.
not the hot ones though. Like they're like somewhat spicy.
I
but-
know.
Yeah, they're good. They're
Oh, I
good.
can't eat a bunch of spicy stuff anymore. I'm so upset.
Yeah, then if you take too many times, you get kidney stones. And it's over.
Right? I can't win, man. I can't win.
No.
Bo Tiffany hits pit road. Should be looking at just fuel over here for just about most of these guys. Joe Hudson seems to be the only one at the moment to be taking tires on their stop.
Sean Long is in first again. He's been very consistent tonight.
He seems to be playing this long game as well, something like Bab and Anthony Brown have been doing. He just hasn't been going as long as Bab, which is interesting to see.
Truck looks clean though. He's been nailing his pit stops. All the 12 seconds behind Long.
With 34 laps to go in this race, Wally Babb, he could stretch this out. He could do it. Sean Long has hit pit road. Babb's still got a handful of laps to go. It's gonna be difficult for him to stretch this. I don't know if it's possible, but he's damn well gonna try, and I can't blame him. At this point, you gotta go for the home run, and that's what he's definitely aiming for tonight.
Yeah, Bab last pitted lap 97. McKenney 105. Anthony Brown 98. Greathouse 112.
So McKenney has been able to jump in front of Greathouse and Williams because he jumped in the pit lane much earlier. He didn't take tires though, so that is important to mention.
I think we
Did
know
not
for
take
sure.
tires on that pit spot.
I think we know for sure, right? The 51, the 1 have to pit again.
Everyone has to pit again that's currently on the track. That is a guarantee. Wally Babb is the one outlier that, though needs to pit again, it could potentially be his last pit stop. Which, that could be the difference of this race, as crazy as that sounds. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's going to be his last pit stop. If I'm being honest, I don't think the laps are going to quite add up for him. But some of these guys that have to pit again, it may not be their last pit stop either. Some of these guys have shortcut a lot of their fuel, a lot of their pit cycles, and may be forced to pit 2 more times before the end of this race.
I wonder if he gets to, like, if Bab gets to lap 125, can he make it from there? Or is that pushing it?
At 125, I do think he could do it. The problem is he needs to scrape out 5 more laps of fuel right now, and I think he's already getting close to that cut window.
Yeah.
Because he pitted on 99.
Oh, is this him? Is this him coming in as we're talking about it?
So yeah, unfortunately, he does not have the fuel to get to the end right now. It's not. It's a little bit too big of a gap. But everyone else that's out there does still need to pit again, so it's not completely out of the possibility.
I'll put McKinney in P1, followed by Greathouse and Williams. Looks like Bab. I just want to see if he's getting. He's getting fuel only for Bab.
So Bab needs to stay on the lead lap, which unfortunately he's not going to do here. But he needs to get back on track quick, because what I think Bab needs to do here, if he wants to make this strategy work, he is going to have to pit 1 more time. That's a guarantee. Get to your window now. So, as silly as this sounds, go around maybe 5 more times, 6 more times, come in again and get your tires, and that's your last pit stop. And hope that everyone else is going to have to pit again, even after the ones that are coming up. It's going to be tough for him at this point. He's going to need a little bit of help.
I'm looking. I think McKinney's in the best position. I mean, last pitted lap 105, right? So he could split right in half, and he's 4 seconds ahead of Greathouse.
So McKinney needs to get, at bare minimum, 2 more laps out of this fuel run that he's on now to have a chance to make it to the end on the last pit stop. He pitted so early, though, that I don't think he has the fuel to do it. And yes, as I'm saying that... Oh, no, sorry, that was Anthony Brown that came in. My mistake.
105, yeah, so he should be coming shortly, but yeah, then he should have enough. I think he's coming down, maybe. Nope.
He needs 1 more. He's got to stretch at least 1 more lap. 25, I think, is the max amount of laps you can honestly do. And that's clutching and really saving. Even
right now, like, he's holding that lead. And he's actually pulling away. Like, now it's that 5-second gap. Unless Greathouse and they're saving fuel.
Oh, they're definitely saving because they're in the same boat. They do need a pit again. But they got to make sure that they get to that last, at least last second lap that they can get in where it's not an issue anymore. Dalton definitely needs to pit again. And now I believe he's in that window where his next pit, he should be okay. Wally Babb he's in a do or die situation where he has to stretch, I believe it's 28 laps of fuel, which I don't know is possible in these trucks.
That's a lot.
I hope I'm wrong. I would love to see him do it. But it would be tough.
Yeah, they must be saving fuel. You see Trevor Williams there. He's normally wicked fast flying around, so I think they're saving.
I gotta think Dalton's gotta be coming in, if not this lap, the next lap. This is the do or die moment here. I'm genuinely surprised at how much time Dalton made up on his last pit stop without taking tires. It's impressive.
We're right on board with them again then. He's coming in for a pit. Oh, we were on board the last pit too.
And the 51 is pitting. The 51 has broke off into pit. So this is going to be the last pit stop of the night for the 51. Probably going to take tires if he has any left here. This is massive and could be the difference of this race because he could make up a lot of time here if he can get a couple laps of fresh tires out there before anyone else comes in and grabs theirs.
Dalton still has that 5-second gap though, so if he even if he
And
pits
there
now,
comes Dalton. Here comes Dalton. Dalton's in now, so this is big for Dalton if he can nail this pit stop. The one stays out. The one stays out and will inherit the lead here.
Greathouse leaving.
Matthew Greathouse. He nailed that pit stop to a T. Got all 4 tires. Topped off his fuel. Sub 15 pit stop. Exactly what he needed.
Is Dalton getting lefts only? Dalton got lefts only.
Scott Negus hits. Colin McKinney. He is taking a risk, and man, he could make this pay off. He has a half a track gap right now on Matthew Greathouse. A little less now because he's still going to get the speed.
20 laps to go.
Boy. There's a lot of traffic between them two.
Yeah, one of his stops, he must have taken rights only, so he was only left with a set of lefts.
And you know what? That could explain how he made up all that time. Trevor Williams hits pit road. This could explain how Dalton McKinney made up all that time. His pit stop prior could have been rights only. And now he goes to 2 tires on his last pit stop of the race. And the gap that he has is a hefty
9 seconds? Yeah, 9 seconds. But the 51 does have 4 fresh. Looks like the 1's getting 4 as well.
Here comes Wally
Oh,
Babb.
looks like
Wally
the 1
Babb,
got rights only. Wally Babb in
Trevor
the pit.
Williams, 2 tires only. He's got to make up time somewhere, and this would be the spot to do it.
I think he's out of tires.
I think we just seen firsthand what a long fuel mile race can do to some guys. They will take some big risks and take some chances in areas that you didn't think you would see.
18 to go, 99's in, black 99's getting both rights and lefts. Bo Tiffany is
This
your
is
leader.
his last set. Unfortunately, though, this will be the end of the night for Wally Babb if something drastic doesn't change here.
Oh, I thought that was the end of the sentence. This is the end of the night. I was like, what? Wait, what happened? I was like, what did I miss?
Oh, I didn't tell you. You pulled into the garage and you packed it up and went home.
I was scared. 8-second gap about McKinney has over Greathouse. Tiffany still has to pit. Tiffany last pitted on 115.
Here on out. Really Babb.
Google.
Man, we're gonna have to definitely keep a close eye on this McKinney Greathouse gap. That is gonna be the one that we need to keep a close eye on.
It happened.
The final minutes of
did it
this
happen
race.
at Phoenix too? They passed, I think, last lap. I don't know if it was
It
Phoenix.
was, yeah.
Was
It was like the last couple of laps. I can't remember exactly the track, but yes, there was a track fairly recent that we did have a last minute pass, and I believe it was the last 2 or 3 laps.
99 passes Bo. Does he get his lap back? No, he's gonna go around. He was 2 down. Oh, because Bo hasn't pitted. That's why. Yeah.
Yes. But Babb, he would need to get in front of Dalton McKinney, who's a half a track length ahead of him.
He's got Dalton has a 6-second gap, but it is slowly closing. 15 to go.
That is going to happen. I mean, Greathouse on fresh tires, as long as he doesn't chew them up too much, he ideally should catch Dalton.
Here's Greathouse coming up 2. Again, the 54. Trevor Williams back there too. He had lefts only.
I must say though, this strategy at the very least, in my opinion, gets Dalton at worst a P3 here. At worst, it gets him a P3, but obviously he's doing this for the win. He's aiming for the win here. That is the whole plan of this strategy that he's pulled out. And with 13 laps to go, it's going to be hard to hold off Greathouse here on such old tires.
It's under a 5-second gap, almost a 4-second gap over Greathouse.
Tiffany has hit pit road. So Dalton McKinney, once he hits the start-finish line, will be our leader. That gap is dwindling down fast.
4.
And this has not helped McKinney's case at all. He has got 2 cars in front of him that he's got to get by. And I don't think he has the tires to do it cleanly without a little bit of help from them.
12 to go. Still about a 4-second gap. I mean, I was wondering if like Luttrell or the 49 stayed in front and get a little draft and help from.
He's definitely going to have to try to use them if he can. He's side by side with Luttrell right now. We'll get by him with no issues.
Luttrell tuck him behind.
Teammates there, so you know Luttrell is not going to cause any fuss for McKinney there.
Down to a 3-second
It's a
gap.
3-second gap. Oh boy, it's closing quick, and with still 11 laps to go, I think Dalton might have bit off a little more than he could chew.
2.5 seconds now.
Joe Hudson's on newer tires compared to Dalton, so he's not going to get any help with drafting help from Joe Hudson, who's ahead.
Dalton P1, Greathouse P2, and your other driver, Bab P8 right now.
Does Chris Luttrell make it difficult for Greathouse here? That's about the only thing that could benefit McKinney right now, is if Luttrell does not make it easy for him.
They're teammates too.
That's
Luttrell
true,
goes high.
that is true. And just like that, we are under 2 seconds to the gap of the lead with 9 laps remaining in this race.
Ooh, 1.5.
It's going to come down to, does Greathouse's tires hold up enough to catch up? Or will they give away before the end? And Dalton's able to put up a consistent enough lap time. This is right now. Greathouse is about... he is
What's
about
a second?
half a second quicker every lap than Dalton. The last 5 laps has been a half a second or more quicker than Dalton.
I just heard
So
someone
those
shut off.
laps are closing in. They are closing in, but it's close.
Under a second gap now. Coming to 7 to go.
He may have picked up his draft.
Right on board Greathouse. Let's get this.
Coming down the backstretch here, Matthew Greathouse has the draft of Dalton McKinney with 7 laps to go for the lead and the championship. At this point, like, you're in Dalton's shoes. What do you do here? Do you just protect the bottom and pray that he doesn't have the tires to get by you high? Like,
I think he protects the bottom, but he's gonna have a run here. Maybe not yet. Yeah, so he's protecting that bottom.
I mean, that's pretty much the only play he has at this point, is it not?
Oh, he's got a big run on the outside.
Oh, and Greathouse, the championship leading pass with 5 to go, and might have been the last move of the race unless something
Little slingshot there. Imagine if there was a late caution, someone had tires. I don't think anyone does, but there could be one guy that was like, you know what, I'm going to kick these. If he did, he's probably a couple laps down, so it wouldn't matter, but that'd be...
Whoever did that, congrats to whoever managed to pull that out of their ass.
Yeah, it's probably spare tires, I don't know.
If I
4
found
laps
this one
to go.
left tire, I forgot to put on. Dalton a half a second back. Some lap cars coming up. Not going to cause a fuss though. So it's going to have to take a mistake from Greathouse to benefit Dalton here. Otherwise, Matthew Greathouse is on the verge of a championship here.
3 to go.
Anthony Brown ducking, staying high for Dalton McKinney here. Gap is growing a bit more up to almost a second gap from between Greathouse and McKinney. You know how we just joked about someone having tires late?
Yep.
Well, someone did have tires late. It was a 0-0 of Chris Luttrell just posted his best lap of the race.
No
on
kidding.
fresh tires.
That's right. He pulls him out the end. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, he pays for it, might as well use them, right?
2 to go.
Gap is up over a second now, and this right here, unless something big comes out of a mistake from Greathouse, this is the 51 Matthew Greathouse's championship to win.
White
Final
flag.
lap of the race. Into turn 1 and 2. With our leader, Matthew Greathouse.
Kenny a second, almost a second and a half back.
Multiple wins all season. Led the season with the most wins. Dominated the regular season in points. Dominated some of the most important races of the season and the playoffs. And dominates the championship race. Congratulations, Matthew Greathouse, to our season champion.
That was pretty good. I mean, pole and I mean there was no cautions. We ran straight up endurance green flag all the way to the end. It's awesome.
Hey,
Nailed the pit
that
stops.
just shows the skill and talent out of this field of drivers that we have, that they can just manage to pull it together for 150 laps straight with no issues.
Greathouse, McKinney, Williams, your top 3, followed by Tiffany, Long. Look at Long, P5, up 4 spots.
Sean Long pulled a P5 out.
Joe Hudson, P6. Wally Babb, he'll be our 3rd place playoff driver. In P7, Anthony Brown, P8. Scott Negus, P9. Jason Crack, P10. Kevin Asanio, P11. Chris Luttrell, P12. And Johnny Williams, P13. Greathouse is burning it down.
What a race, what a season.
We got a
What
Polish
a
victory
payout.
lap.
Oh, he's ripping those tires to shreds right now on the front stretch.
Let's bring them up one at a time. Let's do one at a time tonight. What do you think?
Whatever you want to do,
Yeah,
my
do you want
friend.
to drag
I am
up Wally
for anything.
first? We'll bring up Wally, 3rd place in
He can-
playoffs.
Can bring up our old friend Wally. Come on, we can do this. Wally, Bab, 99.
Strategy fail.
Try. You know what though? I respect what you were trying to do, and I only wish we could have cut the race by 10 laps and it would have made it work. Because man, I thought you were gonna pull it out, man.
I was like, I ain't gonna have enough. I'm gonna have to short pit again. It didn't work.
Oh, man.
I would have been 4 laps shy.
Oh,
I needed to get to 25 every time, and I was like, man, I got to go really slow to get to 25, and I'm.
It's
But
tough.
it was paying off. I was like, well, they're pitting, but I
There
think
was
they'll run me down if I keep doing this.
There was a moment I was keeping a close eye on, and this is where it gave me hope. There was a moment you had a 10 lap gap between Greathouse and yourself on pit strategy, and I thought you were just doing enough to maybe get in that window. And when I watched
did
that
see
last pit, I was like, "Oh no, he's short."
I was like, man, maybe I could, but I don't know. I was getting nervous. I was like, screw it, I'm pitting.
Well, outside of
Yeah,
pit
yeah.
strategy, anything else that really just didn't go your way, or did something really throw you off this race? Or were you just
No.
committed to this long run strategy?
Yeah, I tried to go to I was gonna try to do that. Hell, Gray House threw me off when he short pitted like that. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, oh,
If, I was like, if I can make this a 5 pit stop, I'll win this. But I just couldn't
Honestly,
make it
yeah,
happen.
I think a 5 pit stop would have done it, but that was a tall ask for anyone to do this race. I don't think anyone even came close, if I'm being honest. But hell of a season, Wally Bab. Mr.
Good
Zero
season,
X.
fellas.
that was fun.
For most of the season, Mr. Zero X.
Hey, I did gain something in that one race, 18, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
that was the highlight of your season, right?
Yeah.
Well, Wally Bab, any closing words for the end of the season and your P3 finish on the season?
Try again next year.
Next season.
Just give me, yeah,
That's in
next
a
season.
month.
Just give me that link to the trophy, damn it.
You're gonna buy your own copy. P3. Oh, that's great.
P3, I'll put P3 on it.
That'd be a
You
riot.
want a participation medal?
It's gotta be bigger.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, hey, great run
Well,
this
yeah,
season.
congrats to Dalton and Great House.
Great run, my friend, and I hope you have a great rest of your night.
Oh yeah. See y'all.
Later.
Wally Bab finished P7, P3 in the standings. Didn't go the way he was hoping for. Now we bring in who almost made the short pits work at the end, the 46, second place, Dalton McKinney. How we feeling, my friend?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. This is probably how it needed to shake out. Matthew is the clear champion all the way throughout the season, and it was well deserved. Well, you put me in this race and give me a chance. I'm gonna take a swing at it, and to come out with that lead that I had with the amount of laps, the math didn't work. I knew I was probably gonna get beat, but once you get out there, you can just hope to force a mistake or something like that. He don't make many of them, but that's kind of my only shot at that point in the race. So yeah, it was. I'm happy. I'm really happy.
So you had like a different strategy from them though. So they pitted. Did you notice when they pitted off cycle?
So what happened was Mr. Scott Neek, what he figured out was he was taking right sides one time and left sides the next pit stop, so on and so forth. So all 6 of his pit stops, he was getting some sort of fresh rubber put on. And after probably pit stop number 4 is when I figured it out, because I was like, man, I'm way faster than him at the beginning of the run, but it kind of evens out the 2 and the 4.
Yep.
And then like whenever we would come back in again and I would take fuel only, he was putting lefts on. And then he was just like killing us on the long run. I was like, that's what he has to be doing. It was the only thing that made sense to me. And
I knew he was doing it. I knew it.
and that was the swing I took. I had 2 pit stops left. I figured out about probably 5-6 laps before I made that second to last pit stop is I figured out what Scott was doing, and I had 5 laps to figure out what I wanted to do. I knew when I was going to pit, and I didn't know which one to go with. Like, do you put lefts on and like just hope you get the lead, and then come in and put rights on and just like more count on the less time on pit road to get me out in front of them? And I ultimately decided I wanted the right sides on so I could get out and get a lead,
Yeah.
and then come down when he put his 4 on to put my lefts on. I don't know if the other way would have worked better, but it was a lot of fun, But yeah, thanks to Scott for that one.
Yeah, and you had that big lead. I was like, oh wow, I think he's gonna pull this off. And then slowly it was chopped down. I was like, oh no. I couldn't remember the last track because you guys went. I think it was last lap. Was it Phoenix? He got past you. I forget what track, but yeah, you guys were both up
I think
front
it
all
was
the time.
Phoenix. He passed me with just like inside of 3-4 to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, that was
Oh,
cool.
and he's just that fast though. You kind of got to take a Hail Mary to get out in front of him and hope something shakes out your way. But yeah, he's the deserving champion this year.
How was the race overall? Like, were you bored? It went green flag to green flag, or how were you
No, I
feeling
love
during
it.
the race? Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it was so interesting. You had my brain in an absolute pretzel for all
yeah,
150 laps. I don't, it may not look like, I don't know what it looked like on, you know, broadcast or whatnot, but like from the start of this race, once I saw that we were like couldn't get to lap 25, So then, if you can get to lap 25, then it's a 5-stop race. But if you can't get to 25, then it's a 6-stop race. Well, he's
Yeah.
like, well, then I can short pit here or there. And I mean, from lap 1, I started thinking about what I wanted to do, and if I could do it all over again, I'd probably change completely. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hell of a run, and P2 on the season. That's a good payday, and hopefully we'll see you next season in a month or so.
Yeah, I should be able to. Like I said, I coach softball, so we got a couple months season here, so hopefully it works out that I can make them all. But I'll be as many as I can be for sure.
Absolutely. Anything else, Mr. Ford?
No, I think you summed it up. In my head, I'm telling myself, I'm like, these guys are taking 2 tires. I know we're missing it, but it's happening. And sure enough, you confirmed what I thought it was going on. So,
Yeah.
tell,
No, I just want to, before I get off here, I just want to give a shout out to Johnny Williams. He put together a good looking paint. I saw Great House paint was, similar. I told Johnny in probably just a day or two before I even saw Great House's post his, I was like, this is what I want. And we're at Vegas, and I like to gamble here and there. So shout out to him for putting on a good looking wrap, and I loved Matthew's wrap as well. Um, and also give a shout out to all the drivers. Congrats to Matthew. Thank you guys for doing this broadcast. I can't wait to go back and give it a watch.
Awesome. We appreciate it. Congrats, and yeah, we'll see you next season.
Thank you, fellas. Take care.
Got it.
of course. Dalton McKinney, P2 in our championship race, P2 on the season. Fun indeed. Tough way to end the season, but was a close one nonetheless. But now we bring in our pole sitter, our P1 finish, and our championship winner, the 51 of Matthew Greathouse. How are we doing, sir?
Better than when I talked to you earlier. So yeah, that was a long race, a lot of strategy, too much for my brain to handle after the day that I had prior to the race. So yeah, it's that was interesting. Lots of strategy, lots of pitting, lots of chances to make mistakes, and I somehow didn't, and it all worked out. I was definitely sweating those last 22 laps though, because of the strategy Dalton pulled on me. So I was wide open for the last 22 laps. I just didn't even care. There was no care in the world. I was gonna try to make it work.
Just send it. Yeah, we even like your early pit stops. Like we were watching the times, and you and Trevor, you guys like nailed them coming in and out.
Yeah, I mean, I practiced pit entry a little bit. Trevor was actually better than me on pit entry, but I think I might have been a little bit better than him on pit exit. Hopefully, that's the case. I mean, like with having the first pit stall, you should be better getting off pit road. So, just made that work, and yeah, it was pretty wild. Basically, I just took tires every other pit stop, every second pit stop, every even number pit stop, I guess. So that was my plan going forward, and throughout the race, I was strapped 4 tires on it and let it eat. So that's what I did, and ended up working out.
That was
so
cool.
you did mention that when Dalton pulled that interesting pitch strategy on you late, did it worry you that you were going to have enough time to be able to catch him with the rubber that you threw on late, or was it starting to creep in your head that maybe there wasn't enough time or just too much traffic?
Well, I mean, I was kind of monitoring my lap times, the first 20, the first 23 laps, and running it pretty hard, and then I was kind of backing up my corners and saving a little tire in the second run, and I kind of knew the fall off a little bit time wise, so I knew if I could be within like 7 seconds, I would definitely have a great shot. But I didn't think that he took 2 tires. I thought he had no tires left. I thought he was just going to take no tires, add a little fuel, and go. And I was going to be on 4, but I guess come to find out he took 2 tires. So I'm a little more not really confused, but kind of excited that I caught him with him being on 2 and me being on 4 from 10 seconds back. So yeah, basically it's just, it came down to the final 5 laps with, in my opinion, 2 of the top 3 or 4 drivers in this league, and I hope it was fun for you guys to watch.
Yeah, it was
It
great.
was very fun. I am in the future calling the 2-tire strategy the Nika strategy, because I called at the beginning that it was doing, and he kept finding a way back into that leading group all race until he got that black flag late. I don't know how he was pulling that out, but I was impressed. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was definitely the best strategy call looking back on it. I think Scott probably would have won the race, and I know Dalton would have won the race if he would have started another probably one pit stop earlier, maybe 2 pit stops earlier. He probably would have won the race. It was definitely the move. The left side tires weren't really giving up, but the right side tires were giving up after the first pit stop. I don't know if it was like a heat cycle, but basically on the average, my right sides after the first 23 laps was around 86-90, and then after the second stint of 23 laps, I was down like 58-70, something like that. Woo! So it was quite a drastic drop off once there was a heat cycle on the tires, or maybe it's just they got hotter and wore faster. I don't know, but so there was a method to their madness, and I think they probably would have pulled it off. At least Scott, if he wouldn't have had that penalty.
Hey, we're cooking indeed. I was curious what tires looked like after going through a pit cycle, and hearing that, I'm like, wow, they were cooking more than they even thought. That is, whew.
Yeah, I asked Dalton too. I'm not sure if you feel the same way. Like, if you guys went green flag to green flag 150 laps, were you bored at any moment, or were you constantly just thinking about the next pit stop? Or
just too busy to be bored, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're thinking in your head like, how many laps can I go? Luckily, I have Stint Analyzer. It kind of keeps me on cue. And that last stop, I actually thought I stopped 1 lap too soon. I was kind of panicking coming down pit road, and then I realized I was going to have enough fuel because I thought I cut it 1 lap too short, and I was just trying to get the tires on it as quick as I possibly could to try to get that time gain, and I almost cost myself. Thought I pitted too soon, but it all worked out. And man, that was just fun. I mean,
yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, we've had a great season throughout. I mean, from start to finish, we've had great finishes. We've had long green flag runs. We've had strategy. It's a shame that the car counts got as low as they did, but I think next season will be better. And in my opinion, this is the best truck league I've ever been in, hands down. I mean, it's not even close.
That's good to hear.
And so, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be back and try to defend my championship, and I want to help grow the league. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that was awesome. Awesome run. Congrats on the championship. Did you do a Polish victory lap or no?
I did not do one tonight.
Oh.
I was down to 2 laps on fuel, and I just I kind of wanted to burn it down. I made 100. Now, Jeff, I made 150 laps. I don't need to do another one.
Yeah. I was just watching your burnout in slow motion. I'm like, oh crap! I didn't see if he did a Polish victory lap after.
No, I didn't do it. I was out of fuel, and the engine was pegged. I didn't think Threat Level Midnight would like it too much if I blew the motor. So.
Well, great run again. Great championship. Great season. I mean, tons, very consistent throughout the whole season, and it goes to show, like, the other drivers with us too. So, before we let you go for the night, any shout outs you got?
Yeah, just shout out to you guys. All year long, broadcasts have been great. Threat Level Midnight Media looks good. I mean, all the overlays look nice. Camera angles, you've done a great job, Jeff, and you as well, Ford, with the broadcasting and race control. I thought it was great. Shout out to all the drivers in the league, especially the guys that hung with us for the entire way. I'm not sure who won the $50 perfect attendance, but congrats to whoever that was. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, and so it was just a lot of fun. So thanks to everybody in the league. Threat Level Midnight Motorsports, had a great time all year long with the guys, talking about race and other things. Shout out to Threat Level Midnight Media again. Off Axis Paint, you can go to shopoffAxis.com, get you some apparel. You can use my code MAT10 for 10% off. They do have some great stuff on there. And we'll throw Advent Edge Marketing Management. I actually start a league up with them here in a couple weeks. So
nice.
Xfinity cars. So we'll see how that goes. So had a badass paint scheme. Commemorating Vegas. I made it myself. Decent Racing Designs. So excited about that and excited for next season. But yeah, it was a lot of fun and happy to win championship. I'm ready to get that trophy.
Right.
I'll have a nice spot for it. So
Yeah, we're gonna get your address after this. Yeah, great run again, and yeah, paint looks great, and yeah, we'll see everyone next season. Then got like about a month off, and then we got to get some more drivers in here. We'll get rolling.
Get some recruiting races in, and then before you know it, yeah, we'll be right back in it.
sounds good to me. I'd be ready tomorrow. Let's go.
Awesome. Well, good night, guys.
Congratulations.